Minnesota State postgame press conference with head coach Todd Hoffner and players Shane Zylstra and Jack Curtis. We'll begin with a statement from coach, then we'll open it up to questions.
Thanks, Nick. Great day for Minnesota State, Maverick football. Very happy with our performance today. I thought we did a lot of things very well. Proud of our players, our coaches, and everybody who's involved in making this victory something that we can cherish. It's a very formidable opponent, great program in CSU Pueblo. They never gave up, they never quit, and I think, you know, somebody like Jack coming up huge in the second half and creating a couple interception turnovers, and Shane scoring touchdowns in the first half, I think were both huge and key, integral parts of our success today. But we don't do anything without pressure on the quarterback from our defensive line and linebackers, and also our offensive line, who opened up some holes and protected our quarterback. What a great defense that CSU Pueblo had, and for us to get to 24 is nothing short of amazing. So very proud of all the players, coaches, and everybody who were involved in this victory.
Coach, talk about the first quarter. You didn't score, but you held serve. In the second quarter, you took off. Talk about how important the first quarter was.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, Denny, is that we came out and traded a lot of punts, right? And we didn't get anything blocked. They were all about trying to return the ball. We were punting against the wind. Our punts weren't great, didn't have a lot of distance to them, but there was no returns. And same thing with their kick return team. When we started scoring points, their kickoff return team was #1 in the nation, and for our kickoff coverage to stymie them and slow them down a lot. They had a big one that led to a touchdown in the second half, but for the most part, I thought it was important for us to not turn the ball over in those crucial moments of the game in the beginning. Can't say that much about it in the second half, but we did what we had to do, and we had some big crucial plays in the second quarter. Third down conversion, then eventually Justin Arnold got a touchdown, but it was great to get us going. Shane got us going, so I think it was nice to see. They were selling their soul to stop the run, and then we opened it up a little bit with the pass, and then run game started coming after that. So it was a nice mix, but very stingy defense that we were facing in CSU Pueblo.
Jack, talk about the defense. I've seen you guys play 4 times this year, and you played well all year long, but I thought you guys were spectacular at swarming to the ball today. Talk about the team defense.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a pretty tough match. Both 2 physical teams, but I think the biggest part for us is just have no fear, and no matter who we're playing, just never back down. So I think we did that today, and we stuck our nose in there every chance we could. So.
Shane, talk about the offense, and obviously let's talk about the big touchdown that got you guys going.
Yeah, I think the offense did well today. I mean, the defense carried this team, no doubt. Everyone saw that today. The defense played lights out. But the offense, we put up 24 points, so that's always great. You just got to put up one more than the opposing team, and I think we did that today. So I think we got a lot to work on. So we'll regroup, refocus for next week.
Talk about the touchdown.
A touchdown. Well, the refs were letting a lot go, so. They were being physical on me, so I was just going to be physical right back. They were going to let that go, so I was able to get past the DB, took a hit from the safety, but was able to keep going and just finish it out.
Coach, how does it feel to finally beat Pueblo after recent history of being on the wrong side of the scoreboard?
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. We were fortunate last year to beat them in overtime. I thought that was a really tooth and nail kind of game last year, and I think this year for us to open it up 17-0. And do so well so early in the first half, I think was a telltale sign of our sheer desire of our players just wanting to succeed, wanting to go 1-0. When you have a bye week and you're off for a week, it's hard to get back into a groove of competing. But we did a lot of good on good in the off week, the bye week, which I think lent us to stay sharp, right? To keep your saw sharp, to keep yourself in a game-like mode, and it was outstanding for us to put 17 up after a bye week. So hats off to our coordinators and all of the players that made plays out there today, because it was very impressive. And beating CSU Pueblo is a great accomplishment. They are a perennial power in our region. They beat the defending national champion, and it looks like the defending national champion may go down today. But Tarleton State is legit and a pretty outstanding football team.
Talk about how the 2 quarterbacks complemented each other today.
Yeah, for us, for no doubt. I thought JD and Ryan both did a nice job, and JD was out for one play. Ryan came in and made a huge play and threw the ball to Shane, and Shane did some amazing things in breaking tackles and diving for the pylon and scoring a touchdown. So it was a pretty special play, and both of these guys, I thought, made outstanding big-time plays that were crucial in the outcome of this football contest.
Jack, talk about the interceptions.
Yeah, so, well, actually, the first one was actually Cade. That was the second one. But for mine, it was third, fourth down, so we knew they had to get to the sticks. And so I just kind of ran like a stop-go and then did a comeback at the sticks. And I was pretty prepared for that, but I got to thank all my D linemen for getting their hands in his face and putting pressure on him, because they make my job a heck of a lot easier. So.
Shane, you're matched up a lot with number 20 for Pueblo, Darius Williams. Any thoughts about how he played against you today?
He's a great player. By far one of the best corners I've seen personally all year. And they finally made that switch where he was following me. So I think that was a good move on their part, and he was a great corner.
Any injuries besides one early in the game to the defensive back?
It's hard to know right now who'll be available next week, but it was a really physical football contest. So, we'll have to lick our wounds and regroup. And, this weekend's going to come really fast. Playing football in December, it's an exciting thing for Minnesota State, and you don't get to do that too often, right? I think it's less than a handful of times that we've played football in December. So we're pretty elated about the opportunity to compete for a regional championship, and I think that this region is nothing short of amazing and outstanding football teams, and we're going to face a really quality opponent this weekend in Tarleton State.
All right. Thank you, guys.